Hey there guys, welcome back to Inner Circle Minis. I am Jason and today we are unpacking the Kaldstrom Scenery Expansion Pack for Corvus Belli's Infinity tabletop game. Now Infinity is something that I got into or looked into last year. I bought the Kaldstrom Code 1 Operation Kaldstrom box set, and as soon as I bought that one they released the next one, which was the Crimson Stone, and I enjoyed both of them so much that I'm now waiting to get the latest release of Operation Blackwind, and I will be doing an unboxing video for that. I'll post a link in the corner for the unboxing video of the Kaldstrom that I did. That is about a year old now. I didn't do one for the Crimson Stone, although I should have. But what we have here is the Kaldstrom expansion pack. The reason I'm doing this is I've just bought this one, and they don't have one for Crimson Stone yet. As I understand it, Crimson Stone's expansion will be coming out in January, sometime early January, I think. I missed the one for the set that came before Kaldstrom. I can't remember what it was called now, but that was the Shvasti and O12, and they did an expansion pack for that. Now this expansion pack looks identical, and I think with Corvus Belli they do make their terrain identical, and they just put new art on the terrain pieces, which fair enough. It keeps it cheap, easy for them. They don't have to design too much, but it would be nice to have different terrain rather than different terrain with new skins. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably buy the Crimson Stone one of these as well. But in this, basically we get another mat. So in the operation sets, the Code 1 operation sets, you get a 32 by 24 mat, and with these expansion packs you get a second mat, so you can essentially play a 32 by 48 game using the terrain from these to obviously put on this mat with the terrain from the previous one or the main set on the other mat. Now in this we get a tower, two small buildings, some bridges, some stairs, an internal ladder, and an objective room. So this doesn't have rules with it in the Code 1 starter sets, as these are designed for the full Code 1 game, and the starter sets only have the right, sorry about that guys, I had a knock at the door now. Where was I? So with this set, now these sets, you have double sides. So if we have a look at the terrain, so this I think is for the smaller building, and we can see we have the stairs, and then these are the steps. And not entirely sure what all of this is, but we do have build instructions in here with labelling. Now what I'll show you is if we flip this over, we actually have different designing. So this is the roof for one, or we can have these nice little sort of flower pots on there. You do have to, if you flip, say, the roof for example, you will have to flip everything the other way, because what it does essentially is build it in reverse, so like a mirror of itself. So as I was saying, the designs on these, now these are basically reskins of the same stuff from the previous expansion pack for the previous Code 1 set. And it would be nice if Corvus Belli would do alternate packs altogether, different terrain, different buildings, different shapes and stuff. But it's not too bad. It's nice to obviously have it in theme. It's nice that it's in theme with the other Kaldstrom stuff, but it would be better if, for example, the Crimson Stone had completely different scenery, or if they do, different scenery packs that you can buy. Not expansion packs, but a whole scenery pack. So yeah, we've got some nice buildings here. Now this is the control room. Is it control room? I'm trying to think what they call it now. The objective room. That's the one. Now the objective room does have these doors that do pop off. I think you can pop them back on again. But yeah, it's a logistics centre or a... Nope, it is just a logistics centre because this one is hollow. You can actually go inside this, the control room. As I said, the Code 1 set, starter sets, have a limited rules for Code 1. They're designed to get you into Code 1. And then Code 1 is designed to get you into N4, which is the full Infinity experience. But the starter sets don't actually use the objective room. Those are part of... So we've got here, I think this is the floor for the objective room. Yeah, so this is the floor for the objective room. I think, anyway, I think this is the floor for the objective room. It looks like it. And then we've got a ladder that will come up along there. So we've got more of the objective room, some more stairs and stuff. Another building. So this is Bicycles Shopping Mall. And we've got some, this is one of the staircases. And then obviously we can reverse it. And we get the comm technology. So this is part of the comms tower. So we can be Kaldstrom metered meteor. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Station. I think it might supposed to be meteor station. And then we've got a comms tower. Is the reverse of it. And then this is the other side. Oh, popping out. Now this is very nice, thick 3mm card, which is what all Corvus Belli stuff is thick 3mm card, which is nice. It's nice and sturdy. The only gripe that I have with this terrain is these tabs, more specifically with the roofs. If you try to cram the roofs in, because they're not flexible and they have tabs that have to stick through these holes here, if you build it incorrectly and you're trying to slot the roof down, because the tabs stick through, you will actually bend up the tabs. And if I take this one off, I can show you with this piece. Basically, you will do that to the tab. On one of my pieces, on my other set, the tab actually did this. You can get it? So it did this, where it peels the layers, because obviously it's layered cardboard. And so I ruined one of the tabs. I had to slice it off, and now the ceiling or the roof, there's 3 tabs holding it in, which means one of the corners sort of drops down if you put pressure on it. So yeah, do be careful when assembling these. If you follow the instructions, now it doesn't tell you exactly what order to do it all, but you can roughly see that if you basically try and force it together like this, it will all slot. But because you've got the roof goes into these pieces, but these pieces slot down onto these pieces, so 2 sides will slot onto the front and back while the roof goes into the... Yeah, it's a bit fiddly. Just be careful, take your time, don't force it, and you should be okay with it. Yeah, it looks like the 2 different assembly options for the room. So you could have the objective room with the seal, with the a roof if you turn it upside down, or if you have it right way up, Then obviously you've got the floor. I think that's what they've done. No, they didn't do that. You can actually put the tabs into the top. So you can have it two different ways. If you want it as a solid building, then you could do it that way. I think I'll have it this way. That's what I see a lot of them set up as. So you can see into the room, makes it easier moving models and that around. But yeah, so it's not a bad set. Like I say, it would be nice if they did different expansion sets rather than a reskin of the same expansion set, because you're just going to end up with identical stuff in terms of shape and that. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like I said, I'll get the one for Crimson Stone when that comes out. But yeah, there we go, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you play Infinity, let me know in the comments below. Like I say, I bought it about a year ago, and it's taken me this long to start properly playing. My son loves it. We tried Warhammer 40k Kill Team, and he didn't like that. He doesn't like 40k. It's too big, too much. But the way that Infinity plays is great. I have to admit, I do actually prefer it to 40k, and definitely prefer it to Kill Team. So yeah, expect some more Infinity videos coming up in future as I get more into the game. But that is all for now, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you have recently subscribed, then a huge warm welcome to you. Thank you for your support. But until next time, that is all for now. Take it easy and keep painting those minis.